Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back to you with another build video. This time I'll go through 3 beginner friendly builds that are simple to play and very strong to go through most content in the game. I also chose builds that are from the core game or 2 first expansions because I know many of you trying the game and you can get these expansions for a cheap price when they're on sale from down to even $7. Also, I suspect that the 2 first expansions will be free in the future, so maybe you can try them out or some of them and tell me what you think. I'll make sure to link all the builds in the description and speak about them and explain how they work. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you don't mind, support the channel by listening to this video sponsor. Imagine playing Guild Wars 2 on your phone, on the comfort of your cozy couch on when you're out. It's all possible thanks to today's sponsor, Awesome. Awesome lets you connect to your PC from your phone remotely, anytime and anywhere, and gives you a total freedom to control your PC from your phone or play your favorite games. But it's not just for gaming. You can also browse the web, transfer files, mirror your screen, and even print remotely. And it's all completely free. And even the free version have more features than other apps, but you can upgrade to the pro version for more great functions like remote CMD and support for Android devices. But the real great deal here is the game package, because it have all these features and more, like the view switching and long press. It also grants you access to your PC games on your phone with minimal lag or FPS drops, and even lets you customize the keyboard and mouse that you're using on this app on your phone for more comfort. And this is all for you to enjoy gaming away from your computer. The first 200 subscribers who use this code will get a 7-day free trial of the awesome game package, which includes everything you need to take your gaming to mobile. And all you have to do to get started is follow the first link in the description to sign up, and click the second link to redeem your 7 days of free trial. Download Awesome Remote on your PC, log in and bind your devices together, go to settings, then security, and choose a password. Finally, download the app on your phone, log in, select your device, type the password, and enjoy the amazing awesome experience. So these builds I'll talk about are for new and returned players who want to upgrade their DPS in an easy and obtainable way. I'll also attach a guide for gear if you want to gear up easily for these builds. One other tip: if you have End of Dragon's expansion and have a Jade core, you can get extra HP for your character. Plus, obtain the Jade protocols from End of Dragon's maps, or passkeys like Mistlock Sanctuary for more stats and boons when you are in open world. Now let's start with my favorite build in the entire game, the Power Reaper Shouts build. This build can literally do anything from dominating open world to performing well in fractals and other group content like strikes and metas. It have tons of sustain and AoE damage and utility, and it's very easy to play. All the traits on this build are dedicated to increase our maximum damage potential, plus sustaining us through the difficult encounters. I use this build most of the time, and for a good reason. It literally gets the job done so easily. I love running my 2 only legendary weapons, Twilight and Nevermore. Yeah, I had to flex there. Greatsword and Reaper is such an amazing weapon. Every skill complements this build. You get tons of damage from the auto attack and Gravedigger, especially when the target is under 50%, it's repeatable. Even more AoE damage from the 3rd skill that also applies vulnerability on enemies, an AoE blind and combo field from Nightfall, and the ability to pull far away enemies on the 5th skill. And when you switch to Saf, you can spam the strong marks on enemies that are far away, or just spam them when you're fighting a boss. Our skills are all Shouts plus Spectre Grasp that are all AoE and instant cast, and you get might and damage reduction and a huge CC and a lot of useful boons, and even the ability to pull enemies to you so you'll AoE them in ease, or more CC for break bars. Shouts are useful because one of the traits on the Reaper trait line, you actually siphon health to sustain yourself. On the other hand, you can switch to Reaper mode and get even more AoE damage and sustain, and also mobility. You can face tank mobs and auto-attack them to death. The Reaper Elite spec is very strong, and it's one of the best classes to play for new players because of its tankiness and sustain and high damage, and also the easy playstyle. Necromancer profession in general is excellent for new players. Now let's go to our next easy build, the Power Greatsword Hammer Core Guardian. This build is very strong and easy to play, because all you have to do is auto attack in melee range with your hammer and press only a few of your skills when needed. In addition to that, you have the ability to switch to greatsword for more AoE damage, NCC, and mobility. Sigil of Bloodlust on your greatsword will keep stacking power every time you kill an enemy, up to 250 extra power. This is really good for open world, and you'll be slicing through enemies like butter. Since we get tons of crit chance from our traits, we're able to balance the build with more HP on our gear or trinkets. Since Guardians have low health pools, most of our skills are passive, but I chose Save Yourself for Break Stun and Boons, and Sword of Justice for more damage and AoE. This build is really fun and newbie friendly, and it'll get you through both open world and group content with ease. Guardian is also a good profession for new players, and it's very versatile and serves many roles in the game. Now enough with power builds. Our third build is Condition build that I wanted to try out for a while. It's the Condition Druid build. Usually Druid is ran as a support healer, but this build can turn him into a killing machine. So how does this build work? Well, because of one trait in the Druid trait line, every time you immobilize the enemy, you deal bleed damage. This leads to a nice combo because of a lot of ranger skills that have immobilize. All you have to do in this build is press your skills and your pet skill when they are on cooldown. And make sure to use the celestial form when it's available, and prioritize the skills with the condition damage and the ones that have immobilize. That's it. You have access to the pet that will tank for you most of the time, and also skills that are instant cast and easy to use. And you just watch conditions pop out of your enemies. You can even use the crossbow for ranged option. This build is not only easy, but it have high benchmark of 47k DPS when you actually learn the right rotation. It's just insane. But for new players, you can just spam your skills off cooldown and you'll do decently. And because you're playing a healer, you can tweak your build a bit and run it as a hybrid between healing and doing damage to help out your team more. You'll actually be helping with heals and also doing some DPS. And by swapping one of your skills for search and rescue, you'll be able to revive your squad or group mates when they're down. Overall, this build is fun to play and not complicated, and it's a great option for a starter build. Since we're talking about easy builds, I have to mention the 30k DPS double pistol Deadeye build. I made a review video about this recently, and I gotta say it's one of the strongest low intensity builds in the game, and it's all about high damage. I'll also link the video in the description so you'll check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully it helped some of you guys out there to get comfortable playing the game. Don't forget to like the video so it reaches more people, and sub to the channel if you're new, and if you're into watching streams, follow me on Twitch. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.